Greetings, my fellow viewers, subscribers, and audience out there in the world of YouTube. It's fun. Well, I'll enjoy it as much as I can, as always, because it's fun. I like it. I have compassion and passion. Passion, compassion for IT, for information technology, for information systems. May it be cloud computing, may it be automation, may it be coding, scripting, Splunk, name it. Been there and done that. Still doing it. And I'm going to keep on doing it till I die. Because there is no retirement for people like us. There is no retirement for majority of the people out there in the world. So always remember, either are you in a non-technical field or technical field. You need to have the right tools for right job. Okay? Right tools for right job by Noor Ali. As always, I am grateful to Divine Spirit, grateful to Universe, grateful to Cosmos, and I'm grateful to all my audience, all my subscribers, all my viewers. Either you watch me, either you don't watch me, either you listen to me, either you don't listen to me. Regardless, right? I'll be doing what I'll be doing because I enjoy it and it gives me an opportunity to sharpen my skills. Skills for communication, skills for presentation, skill for documentation, skill for research, skill for investigation, and finding the facts. What's out there in the known and unknown world of the information technology, system technology, thinking outside the box, creativity, and presenting the fact. Okay? Fact. You have to have fact, otherwise it's no fun, right? Reality versus fiction. Anyhow, let's continue. We're going to start with this. There you go. So this episode or chapter or content is called Mindset of Data Communication Networking. As a technician, analysts, engineers, and more. But what happens after engineers? Well, in reality, either you become a senior technician, or in some companies they have Tech 1, Tech 2, Tech 3. Same thing with analyst. Either you're analyst 1, 2, and 3. Same thing with engineers, depending on which branch. In this case, you be either in data communication or networking, right? Even you're a network engineer or security engineer, or say engineer 1, 2, 3, then you become a senior engineer. Above the senior engineer are solution architect and system architects, right? They create maps, they design, they talk about all kinds of stuff, right? So here's a tool, we call that a punch tool. Wire punch tool, block 66 and 110. If you have used it, like me, you should respect it. It comes handy, right? When you have a block 110, when you have a block 66, or also for Ethernet, Cat 5, Cat 6, Cat 7, when you are, terminating, when you're making a network cable by hands. If you have made any cable in your past career by hands, nowadays you can buy them, but you get a spool, you terminate the cables, boom, done, right? All right, these kinds of types of toolkits are used in installers of data communication and network equipment in the field and data center. So those who are on call do break fix, installs, upgrade, drop a cable, pull a cable. these terms, right? You should know it by now. Dropping a cable, pulling a cable. These and this are the toolkit or tools that you keep with you handy. All right, so here as listed above in this network, most hardware techs and engineers support LAN, MAN, WAN, wireless, and internet, as it says it over here. All right, either you take A plus, server plus, network plus, security plus. It doesn't make a difference. You have to know the basic rules, which is bus, star, ring, tree, mash. When a while back ago, a few years back, I had an opportunity 3 times over as a technical trainer, and I may have mentioned this so many times. All right, so trending network topics. Now, majority of the ITIS professionals spend their day-to-day in the above mentioned SME topics. I call it SME topics because guess what? If you spend 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years in any of these topics or domains, right? Machine learning, heterogeneous networks, energy saving protocols, network security and privacy, communication network architecture, network service and application, big data, analytics and networking, SDN, NFW, and network programmability, 5G, 6G, cellular system, wireless, multimedia systems. Okay, these are domains or a space within any OEM certification that you plan to take, plan to certify yourself into. Any OEM product from Palo Alto to Cisco and to, what is that? ICE, ISE, and other products are out there, right? So that just depends on your love or passion, however you want to say it. All right, here is the list of majority of the ITIS SME support. SME again is subject matter expert. Either one or more topics as a SME supporting end user across the world nowadays, right? Email, collaboration, calendar, instant messaging, mobility, web, video, voice messaging, audio conferencing, telephone service, and infrastructure. As a matter of fact, right now, as I'm exiting from this project, I was a tech lead for infrastructure. They call it R&R2, and basically ServiceNow and other stuff, vulnerabilities, bunch of tools, tools, right? So security and communication networking. All right, so here we are, a small map is shown. That's how a logical map or physical map, building, block diagram, flow diagram, however you want to call it, right? I've given a definition below, kind of explaining what this is. Typical, there are logical network map, physical network map, digital network maps, building blueprint, network device and equipment maps, or location, right? If you supported data centers like I have in the past, you would understand all this. And it's etched into you, in your mind, somewhere in your memory, right? If you have done it day after day, night after night, it never leaves you, right? It's sitting there in your memory core. At time, you just have to retrieve it and say, oh, I've done this before, right? It's like riding a bike, playing a cricket, playing field hockey, and there's an old sports. Not a sport, but we used to play when we were kids back in home country. I will call it gilli danda or kanchas, marbles. When you were a young kid in USA, you played marbles, right? You never forget it. It's always in you, or top, lattu. You take a little wooden round circle wood, put a nail in it, then you take a thread, you wrap it around it, and you swing it, and it rotates in a circular motion. You will never forget that for the rest of your life. Another sports that we used to play in the alleys in the streets back home, maybe here people used to play, kids, before the internet, before all the jazz, is you take a tire, you take a stick, and you push the tire with the stick, and the aim of the game is the tire should not fall. You will never forget that. Networking devices, being a journalist. A SME again, right? Subject matter expert, journalist. Journalist is like an all-rounder, right? All-rounder. Look, hub, bridges, switch, router, modem, repeater, and gateway. Network devices, right? There you go. You have it. So as listed here, that is what the power certification by any OEM vendor will give you, a cutting edge. All right. I've described your A+, especially your A+ and Network Plus, and part of it's Security Plus, but this is towards A+ and Network Plus is you got to know this. You got to know this. You got to know this, and you got to know this, right? And that's what we support. That's what we get paid for in the field, in the actual field, when you are earning money, when you're troubleshooting, even as a freelancer, right? You have to know what a connector does. You have to know what a connection is. You have to know what wire is connected to from point A to point B. You have to know where the data signal is coming from. You got to know all that. You got to understand all that, right? And a user is going to call you and say, hey, fix this problem. If you don't know basic rules of troubleshooting, you won't be able to fix it, right? And after years of experience, you will have the know-how. Experience matter, okay? Keep that in mind. All right, once again, here's a toolkit right here. Here's a toolkit right here, right? And then again, these are the issues it's called QoS measures: bandwidth, loss, jitter, delay, and transmission media. And the types of networking, or Ethernet, I call it, Ethernet, okay? Different cables. Today, in the data center, in the field, in all kinds of office building, utility buildings, have different types of Ethernet. It's the Cat5, Cat6, coaxial cable, and other types of cables. Once again, here we have my focus of my channel, my video channel, is right tools for right job, right? Many years back, I used to have this kind of case. I no longer have this kind of case. I have traveled, I have done a lot in my IT career. You know, I've been blessed by the divine spirit, by the cosmos, by the universe, and I'm still blessed, and I'm grateful for it, right? So here are the tools that most technicians keep, most engineers keep. If there is a will and there is a way. Never give up, never lose hope. If there is a will, there is a way. That's why I say, don't give up, have hope, love, passion, compassion, passions. Patience. Passion, compassion, patience. Willingness to work hard with helping hands with your tools is the way to go. Remember, this is my focus right here, right? Right tools for right job. No matter what you are, no matter where you are, no matter what you do, you gotta have the right tools to do the right job. Even in my world, You know, in my world, when they talk about access, entitlement, and restricted access, limited access, it depends what kind of access they provide you. It depends what kind of work you're going to do, right? If they don't provide you the right access, limited access, restricted access, is hindrance, right? You won't be able to deliver your report, your file, whatever it is, PowerPoint presentation, a network map, a run book, a playbook on time, period. Keep that in mind. All right. So here is a example of OSI model, right? There are 7 layers. Everybody who's taking A+, Server Plus, Network Plus, or Security Plus, or any other OEM vendor certification should know this. We, as ITIS folks, spend a lot of time troubleshooting, break fixing, and finding the flaws in these 7 layers. I'm not going to go deep in it, not at all. I just want to give you a viewpoint, right? Well, I decided not to go deep in it, but I'm going to describe it in here. It's described in here, layer 1, layer 2. Well, you got the layer 7 part, right? All right. Let's see. There you go. You have layer 1, layer 2, and now you have layer 7. I'm trying to... there we are. Pardon me. My bad. I want to make sure that you get the definition of level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, level 7. In this case, within the OSI model, it is referred to as a layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hope you got that. To be continued. We shall meet again, God willing, till then. As always, thank you very much. All right. Share, learn, teach, and grow. Share, learn, teach, and grow. Share, learn, teach, and grow. If you like, you subscribe. If you like, you subscribe. If you like, you subscribe. See, keep it simple. Simplify. Keep it simple and simplify, because don't make it fancy. Don't make it bells and whistles. Being fancy, being bells and whistles does not make any point of view. Keep it simple. Go to the heart of the matter. Go to the actual, we call it meat and gravy, nuts and bolts. So in my content, in my creatively thinking, outside the box, I will always put the content that has meat and gravy, nuts and bolts. No bells and whistles. I have very simple tools. Very simple tools. A manual selfie stick, my personal cell phone, my old Dell laptop, and of course, all items I use, all tools I use. I call it a tool. PowerPoint is a tool. Snippet is a tool. Word is a tool. Excel is a tool. Everything else I use is tools, right? Is based from my internet connection. Simple as that. And that's how I bring things together. You have to be creative, and you have to think outside the box to bring things together and package it nicely. That's where experience comes in. That's where knowledge comes in. And that's how you're going to prove to the other person. Yeah. Prove to the other person that yes, this person knows what he's talking about. Yes, he has the experience, he has the know-how, and he can deal with things, right? That's the aim and that's the goal, okay? As always, I'm grateful to all my subscribers, viewers, and audience, newcomers, old comers, new joiners, old joiners. God bless you all. Bye.